All right, Ange, thank you very much for joining us for the final time at this Asian Cup before the big final in Sydney. Has the lead up to this match been any different at all to anything that you've done so far the tournament?
No, I guess a little bit more time pressure because we've got the one less day to sort of prepare for the game, and I guess with the excitement of knowing we're in the final and everything that sort of involves, it just seems like there's stuff to do all the time. But aside from that, the general feeling around the camp's pretty much normal. Everyone's going about their business, making sure we're ready to go. And physically, one day out, how's the squad shaping up? And also, I guess, mentally after what's been more than a month now in camp? Yeah, look, from a physical standpoint, no complaints. They're all doing everything they can to make sure that come game time they're ready to go, and we're sure there will be. It's not just about the recovery we've had since the semi-final, but all the way through, the staff have worked really hard to make sure the players 24/7 are getting looked after. So physically, no issues. I guess mentally, again, apart from, as I said, we obviously knew that we were going to be in the final, and there's a sense of, I guess, anticipation with that. The players are still, fairly relaxed and fairly comfortable. I'm sure as we get closer to game time, there'll be a few nerves there, but it feels like they're ready. You'll be playing the Korea Republic, and it would have been fanciful to script it this way that you've already played them, but is that an advantage, do you see it as, that you've already played them, you've already had a chance to see them in the flesh? It can be an advantage. I guess it depends how that game had have gone, but we were disappointed we lost, but we were quite encouraged with the way we performed on the day, and we thought it was a really good game, a really good contest, and from our perspective, apart from putting the ball in the back of the net, we pretty much took all the boxes we need to. So, look, I guess it won't make a hell of a lot of difference come game time. Both sides really know that it's down to who performs on that day, and with such a big game and such a big prize, I think everything that happens before becomes a little bit of a blur and you focus on the moment. We've been reading a few narratives out there about how this night will potentially stack up alongside some of the great nights of Australian football. For you, how would an Asian Cup triumph compare to other great moments of Australian football? Oh, look, I guess, it's pretty hard because you've got to keep always these things in perspective. They're all, I see them all as significant achievements. Should it happen tomorrow night, it'll be another significant stepping stone in our evolution as a game and as a game in this country. So I think it's a little bit unfair to start ranking them one above the other. I think they're all significant, and if we are successful winning the Asia Cup, it'll be on the back of a lot of hard work done by generations before this group of players and myself as a coach. So look, anytime you can win a competition, and in reality as a nation there's only one or two we can't win, it's got to be fairly significant in our evolution. And just finally, Ange, provide us with a glimpse as to what your final message would be to the players before they go onto the pitch tomorrow night. Oh look, it's it's a little bit of a tricky one because you kind of know that motivation isn't an issue, and the sense of anticipation will be there amongst the players. So you don't want to sort of overemphasise that side of it. There's still a job to be done, and we've been really good this whole tournament with some strong performances. We haven't had an off day, and ultimately it's another day in the office and another opportunity for us to improve our game. But there's some stuff we've been talking about from the first day we've been in camp about what it means to represent your country, and more specifically what it means to be a Socceroo. And the players have, I think, shown all those qualities in this last month, and I guess the final message will be to make sure that they stay true to those qualities that those before them have brought forward. Well, Ange, we can't wait. Thank you so much for your time today, and all the very best against Korea tomorrow.